Now, this is very crucial kasi, no, especially on the beginning phase na you're trying to be better, gusto mo mag-change, gusto mo mag-improve for yourself. There would be people, no, na nasa audience lang naman, ang daming sinasabi. Girl, you have to realize, kaya sila nasa audience kasi yung audience impact is 10% lang. Ikaw pa din yung may control. No, kung papakinggan mo sila o hindi. Here are 4 lessons that will change the way you think. Now, if you're on that phase, no, na parang questioning your life, ganito ba talaga dapat, and you are ready to change. Now, here are lessons that help me to change, and I wish could help you too. So, number 1, wala na tayong paligoy-ligoy. Number 1 na girl. If you could talk to your younger self, no, what would you be able to say? Ay, pak! Now, I printed a picture of me when I was less than 1 year old. Nandun sa kusina, and I wanted to be able to tell her every day and every night bago ako matulog, no, I hope you're happy and proud of the woman that we are becoming. When I wake up, I take her cute little image in my head that will be having a great day and an adventure waits for us. So the actions that I'm taking, the decisions that I'm making would revolve in making her feel happy, in making her feel safe. And growing up, I didn't feel that way, but since now that I'm older, it is my responsibility to make her feel happy, to make her feel safe. Think about it na parang parenting your own self, no? Your inner child, your little self, ganyan. Sometimes naman talaga, diba, our parents definitely has the best intentions for us, trying their best to raise us with what they can, yet also maybe it's hard for them to. Life maybe had not been easy for them to, kasi more than being a parent, for sure, they're also human. They are processing emotions, like halimbawa, they had a fight, meron ng problema sa work, relationship problem, money problems, and all those kind of things, no, na binabato naman ng life sa atin. So the things, no, na you couldn't get as a child, let it be na the older version of you would be able to provide that to your younger self. I urge you to try to reconnect with her again, no? That little kid inside of you na gusto lang naman maglaro, na is not afraid na masugatan, and kahit madapa man, babangon sa babangon siya. Try to get to know her again. What does happiness looks like for her? How does she feel safe? What does she likes? Ano ba yung mga gusto niya? Ano ba yung mga ayaw niya? And everything, once you have realized that, everything changes. Second, you won't let your idea of yourself evolve. We hear this all the time, no? The only constant in this world naman talaga is change. But why don't we allow ourselves to change or to evolve or to be better? Minsan kasi, no, we make it as an excuse na parang, girl, ganito na kasi ako eh. Girl, ganito kasi kami sa bahay eh. Sure, all of our past experiences naman talaga, no, shaped us who we are today. But you have to question yourself, no? Do you choose to be a victim of all the bad things that had happened, or are we choosing to stand up against the storm? So you got to allow yourself that idea that every day we are changing. The approach, kumbaga, or the decisions we are making as a 30-year-old version is already different than a 20-year version of us. Unless talagang gusto mo andun ka lang sa past. But let us allow ourselves to evolve. Third is find wonder in simple pleasures the way you once did. When we were kids, diba? Parang we look everything with wonder, with a type of amusement, of curiosity. But along the lines of being an adult, somehow we lost that spark. Somehow we lost that parang curiosity as a child. Why don't we bring it up again instead? Just by, for example, halimbawa, gusto mag-enjoy ng coffee sa umaga, no? It may just be a simple morning routine, but let's try to romanticize it a bit more to make that simple thing more pleasurable, more of an experience, kumbaga, rather than just parang nakasanayan ko lang, or rather than just rushing to drink it. Allow yourself na mag-slow down and enjoy that coffee. So maybe get your favorite mug, sit down near the window, ganito. Have a soft music on the background, wag kang magsa-cellphone. When you get to do something, no, in which all of your senses are involved, no, nararamdaman mo yung init ng kape, ang sarap ng ng kinig mo sa music, tapos nakikita mo yung iba, mga dumadaan, ganyan, tapos ikaw nag-enjoy ka lang dun sa gilid, dun sa may bintana. That simple activity of drinking a coffee turns to be like a pleasurable experience. Parang simple pleasure na siya. I recently read this as well, no? You got to say, if this isn't nice, I don't know what it is. We're all caught up kasi, diba, in life's hustle na parang kailangan chak, dapat mabilis lang, ganyan. And sometimes we forget to stop, no, for a moment and to enjoy that second, to enjoy that little moments in life. We're constantly on our screens too, while life is happening all around us. So I want you to try to stop for a moment. When you feel the warmth of the sun, parang stop and just say, if this isn't nice, I don't know what it is. Napadaan ka, girl, sa bakery, naamoy mo yung Spanish bread, yung mainit na pandesal, parang, if this isn't nice, I don't know what it is. Sarap. So fourth, I can change my experience just by deciding to see things differently. Now, we all have this kwento, no? We all have this story in our heads na parang broken record na. Parang paulit-ulit na lang sa isip talaga natin. Alam mo naman ako ano yung nangyari sa past, pero it's somehow, you keep on repeating that dialogue, that narrative. Hay, hindi talaga matahimik ang brain cells. You got to find a way to change your perspective, and that's how you see things differently. For example, linoko ka ng ex mo, no? Ngayon, si bagong jowa mo, kahit hindi ka naman linoko, kahit loyal naman sa'yo, ikaw pa yung, ay, lulukohin mo lang naman ako, mag-cheat ka lang naman sa akin, sasaktan mo lang naman ako. Huy! You got to free yourself from that prison in the past, no? Yung past, nandun sa past. Girl, ito present naman tayo. Yes, definitely. Nasaktan ka. And you didn't deserve na lokohin ka, no? Pero at least dahil sa nangyari, alam mo na hindi deserve ng ex mo yung love na binibigay mo, and hindi mo kasalanan kung bakit siya nagloko. Parang yung sa movie, diba, na Crazy Rich Asians, sabi ni Astrid, naalala mo yun? Parang sabi niya, it's not my job to make you feel like a man. Ay! Girl! Back! Lastly, do not let other people's demons decide what your happiness is, and do not let other people's fear make you afraid too. Now, this is very crucial kasi, no, especially on the beginning phase na you're trying to be better, gusto mo mag-change, gusto mo mag-improve for yourself. There would be people, no, na nasa audience lang naman, daming sinasabi. Girl, you have to realize, kaya sila nasa audience kasi yung audience impact is 10% lang. Ikaw pa din yung may control, no, kung papakinggan mo sila o hindi. Halimbawa, sa Macy, bakit ka nagsasalad? Kala mo naman, mag-aartista ka, magpapageant ka, girl. Bakit hindi ka na nakikibanding sa amin? Ano, hindi ka na hindi ka na umiinom, ganyan? Then, halimbawa, nag-start ka na mag-gym, no? Ay, parang 3 months ka na nag-gym, hindi ka pa din pumapayat. Ay, may mga ganyan comment pa. You have to leave those comments behind, no? Eventually kasi, when people see progress, their comments would turn like, no, ay girl, ang blooming mo ha, napayat ka girl ha, anong ginawa mo? And you got to answer. Ito, pang malakas ang answer. Hindi kasi ako nakinig sa'yo eh. Charot. Nagpursige kasi ako para mabago ko yung buhay ko. Ay, there are people who are afraid to change, no? Nabuguhin nila yung buhay nila. And sometimes, they would inflict that fear. Very Filipino ako dun. And sometimes, they would inflict that fear to other people by saying, ay, pang mayaman lang yan. Ay, pang artista lang yan. Ay, pang matalito lang yan. Wag tayo dyan, girl. Our job is to be aware of this narrative na their fear doesn't have to be our own fear too. Ay! So, actually, more than these 5 lessons, no, that I shared with you that resonated with me too, it's actually from the book 101 Essays by Brianna Wiest. I would really urge you to read the book talaga kasi, very life-changing para sa akin. But thank you so much for being with me today. We're actually growing. Malapit na tayo mag 100 subscribers, although this channel is very new. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This has been your Ate Girl, and I'll see you on the next. Ciao!